This video is for students and faculty regarding using Google Calendar to make our lives easier to manage. Let's face it, we all have a lot to do and it's really hard to stay on top of it. Why not let Google Calendar do some of the remembering for you and the reminding? It's really easy to do. So the first thing that I want you to do is just check your calendar settings. So from your mail, you'll go ahead and click the little 9 boxes at the top and then press Calendar, which will bring you open to this page. Now you're inside your Google Calendar. This is your settings icon, so you just want to double check your settings before we get started. So as we look for our settings, there's a couple things you'll want to do. When you look to calendars, you'll find your calendar. Some of you may have more than one. And click where it says Edit Notifications and just double check and see what your notifications are. By default, it says I want to be notified via email. I can also choose text or pop-up. And I say 10 minutes before an event, or text 30 minutes before an event. If you're a student, you might want to change these, and you might want to receive an email 1 day before an event, or a week before an event. But I would probably guess if it's a homework assignment, you might want to be reminded by email a day before it's due, and maybe by text, a few hours before it's due, just for those extra reminders in there. So check your notifications. I'm going to click back here. I'm going to go to my settings again. Make sure that if you want to use the text features, which are having the calendar remind you of an event by sending you a text, you have to set your phone up to work with Google Calendar. So click this where it says Mobile Setup. And from here, you will be asked to give your phone number for your phone. Google will send you a verification code that you will have to type in this section here. So type in your phone number, type in the verification code once you set up. And it says that Google does not charge for sending any reminders as text messages, but your carrier might. So just make sure what your rates are with your carrier. You can also sync your Google Calendar with your phone or your tablet. So if you want to learn more, you can click this button. Not hooked to the internet. You can click this button and it will give you a lot of really great tips on how to sync your mobile phone with your tablet. Once you have your phone accurately set up, now we'll go ahead and we'll look at how easy it is to set up an event. Let's say that I am a student and I have a paper that I know is due Thursday. So I can click at any time. So let's say my class is an 8 o'clock class. I'll just click in here and I'll type what the event is. However, I want to remind myself. When you click Edit Event, you can see it puts it here. If I need to change any of the times, I can do that. I can enter other information as needed, but I'm guessing that if you're a student and you just want to be reminded of your homework, you can just type that in and then press Save. So I just wanted you to check to where if you wanted to change the notifications, our notifications were already preset at email for 10 minutes and text for 30 minutes. However you preset yours in your setting will appear down here. If you decide that for some reason for this assignment you want to change that notification, you can do that right here. And you can change it to whatever you want it to be. Minutes, hours, days, weeks. Also, if you want the event to really stand out on your calendar, you can give it a bright color. Maybe you want to, if you're a student, even choose different colors for different items. So regular homework assignments might be blue, and a quiz might be orange, and a project might be green, and maybe a test is red. So you can even kind of color code according to whatever the assignment is. You could color code also according to the class. So if you had a certain class, you could say all the assignments in this class are going to be green, and all the assignments in this other class are going to be yellow, or all the assignments in this other one are orange. That's a good way to make the assignments stand out to you. Then you just press save. So this one I made red. It appears here on my calendar. And now it will remind me before the event according to my settings. Faculty, it's the same thing for you. Whatever your events are, all you do is click to create the event, type it in. You can just press enter to go to the event. If you decide that you need to edit it a little bit more, you can click it and press edit event. Here you can add some information on where the event takes place, the description of the event. You have the same choices for notifications and event colors. If you want to add guests to the event, you can type their information here, press save, and then an invitation will be sent to them. So I hope that you enjoy using the Google Calendar. It can really help you keep up with things. One last note before I forget. In your settings, when we go to calendars, edit notifications, wanted you to see also that you have right here the choice for a daily agenda. You can receive an email with your agenda every single day. It'll come at 5 o'clock in the morning in your current time zone. If you want that, just go ahead and press this email button, and that way you'll get your daily agenda sent to you in an email. That's a great thing to do too.